Hello everyone, it's me, Emily Bron, owner of International Lifestyle Consulting, speaking with you today from Playa del Carmen, city in Riviera Maya, Mexico. And I have pleasure meeting today and speaking with Julia Naris, my counterpart from Canada, from Great Toronto area. How are you, Julia? I'm really happy to meet you.
Hi, Emily. First of all, the pleasure is mine. Thank you. And hola a todos. Bienvenido a Mexico.
Okay. I see you really kind of already adjusted and okay. Tell me your story.
My story. Where do I start? It's a very interesting, long story. How much time do you have? Joking.
The pleasure will be just to understand why you decided with a family, and we're speaking now about professional family, who made decision to come to Mexico, specifically to Playa del Carmen, actually to change your life direction, and you live here around 1 year. Like, why and what is your first impression?
Oh, sure. First of all, I'm a mother. I have 3 absolutely wonderful girls, and everything that we're doing is for them, around them, and for the benefit of our future, really, right? The kids are our future, and we're looking forward to setting up the best environment for them. Canada, we've been there for quite a long time. We love the country, we love the people, and I would love to be able to share the experience with Canadians, because living in the same place, you get very comfortable, and it took us actually some time to make the decision to leave Canada. Lately, as you all know, our lives, all of our lives, been impacted, and we just trying to make lemonade, so to speak, right? We are blessed with having more opportunities, and I mean technologically wise, right? We are not anymore very much so, changed to one place or one office, so to speak, right? And having that opportunity, we decided to make the best of it and bring the kids to wonderful climate, very interesting people. I love Mexican culture. I love the language. If you really think about it, Spanish is about second language spoken in the world. We're talking about the amount,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In the first
Yeah,
top 5
that's
for sure. Half of the
English,
world speaks
Chinese,
right?
Chinese,
Yes,
English,
by
and
the
Spanish,
population.
and it's very colorful
Yes.
culture with many.
Oh,
different,
absolutely. I'm trying to get a hang of, feeling comfortable with completely meeting just local people here, but they've been wonderful. They've been very heartwarming and very simple people, and I appreciate. I appreciate their culture, and I appreciate their big
Openness.
hearts and openness and love. Yes, that's been very, very interesting.
There is a saying in Mexico, mi casa
As tu casa.
as tu casa.
Yes, they live by that. Absolutely.
Yes, so meaning like my home, your home, and
Correct.
you coming from different Toronto home area to the new home. How do you feel, and how your family is feeling? Because first year, I know from my experience of having several immigration as an adult with children, is
Right.
usually the most, it's hard year to adjust, and how it was in your case.
It's an adventure, and you have to, first of all, is what I would like, I guess, to say when I'm referring to all the guys who perhaps thinking of or getting the ideas of relocating. It is not to set very concrete expectations, right? It's absolutely brand new place, it's brand new culture, and it's just different vibes altogether, right? You whenever you relocate and whenever you go somewhere for a long time, you express what you carry within you, as well as you taking in what is out there in your surroundings, and then it does take time for everything to kind of balance out, right? So it's not difficult or easy. I would say more of a terms how willing you are to just let things go and just observe what's everything around you. Just take in all the new that you meet, the people, the culture, the language, right? You just take it all in. You know, you shine your bright self onto others, and everything just seems to balance out. It's just the way it is. It's really on in your mind.
So you're still balancing it as far as
so after a year, I'm learning. I'm learning quite a lot every day, of course. But
and it's
an
made life
adventure.
interesting, and like
Yes,
for
absolutely,
me,
absolutely.
And so, what you can tell? What can you advise for people who just considering and obviously have some, fears
Doubts
and
and fears,
doubts
of
on how
course.
it's gonna be? And
course.
I see you kind of bright personality, but
Thank you.
But people are, different characters, different circumstances, professional directions are different. What you would advise to people who considering to make this step? People with family, because it's additional responsibility. It's not only you.
Of course, of
it's
course.
the children. So what would be your advice? What to start from? Like, for example, I was speaking with some people and I got very good advice that I'm usually giving for people start to learn language, learn
Right.
more about history of this country, of this
Sure.
place, because it will help you, to understand better. But
Right.
what you would say?
I will answer first of all by a quote that I've heard from the cartoon that one of my daughters was watching the other day. Actually, I thought it was so amazing and has so much wisdom to it. Don't let your plans stand on the way of your journey.
Uh-huh.
If you have an intention, that means that you are ready to adjust. You are ready. Your mind will obviously follow your heart. Okay, so it all starts here. You open up to possibilities, and then things tend to happen. Right? Maybe you start watching videos just like this one. That's already a step forward.
Good idea.
Then you start researching. There are quite a lot of bloggers and just real people who share their experiences. Every single one of us will look at it through their own two eyes,
Oh.
and it will happen to them in a very unique and special way. But there are so many people here like-minded, right, that also in the same situation where they had a home and then they decided to make a better life, brighter future, more possibilities, and they come here.
So
So-
here I would ask you.
Yes.
So what actually you found? What amazed you in Riviera Maya? What you like about this area?
What I like about this area, well, the climate, first of all. I do.
Comparing with Canada.
Comparing with Canadian, yes. Natural settings are amazing. They're everywhere. There's so much greenery I've never seen in my life. And people, okay, if I can say this, people mind their own business. Okay, it's important. Okay, I think it's important, right? Where if you have your own tradition or your own culture or your own way of doing things, Mexicans just seem to accept it.
Accepting.
They're very
That's
accepting.
what I found. as
Right,
well.
exactly.
They're curious.
Right.
They're not only accepting.
Absolutely.
They're curious.
Yes.
In best sense.
Yes.
Like how you doing? Who
Right,
you are.
right.
And kind of maybe I can learn from you.
Right.
Which is very good. And
Right.
it's very opening the conversation. So how good I can say you adjusted socially now? I don't know, like you live in one of the gated communities, yes?
Correct. Yes.
So what kind of community you living with?
It's called Silvamar. It's located on north side of Playa del Carmen. It's a gated community with different, I guess I would say, yards. Within that
Common
community.
areas.
Sure, right. Common areas. There are houses around those common areas. We chose gated community because we have small children. They're 10, 7, and 5, and I wanted to give them that freedom of being able to go outside and hang out with their friends. And I just so wanted the childhood that I had, where we just hung out outside. That's all we did. We didn't need all the gadgets and sitting indoors because of the weather or because of TV, right? So now they actually have that opportunity to be able to hang out outside and play games and make friends.
Do you have any security concerns? Because you know it's what one of the first
Right,
questions
sure.
I get.
Okay, yeah, let's
people.
talk about that. All right, within the community, no. It's very much protected, so absolutely no concerns there. Whether have concerns going out when we're in town, well, okay, you can be doing foolish things like leaving your phone around or your purse out hanging when you're going to the washroom, things like that. I guess petty crime.
It's in every
It's something,
place.
right? I guess it would be in every place, considering here it's very touristy, and yes, there are some people who could be taking advantage of certain situations. But in terms of whether I'm ever worried about my life or my kids, I've never ever had a situation from the time living here where I thought, oh, this is dangerous. I've never seen dangerous people, and if I may also say this, I never even seen too many drunk people, considering tequila is a national drink, and everything is nice and very civil, and so far so good.
Great,
Yes.
great experience.
Yes.
So I understand you spent a lot of time outside, actually living with the nature, even in your community. Tell a little bit about you know what concerning us as mothers, education, health system. It's actually important for everyone. So
Right.
you had some experience with your children,
Yes.
and how you would evaluate this experience.
Okay, so a couple of stories when it comes to medicinal, I guess, services and help. A couple of times I had to go to emergency. My oldest daughter, Victoria, she had excruciating ear pain, and it was late at night, around 10 p.m. I didn't know what to do, so we ended up going to a hospital. I paid $5, I believe, was the fee.
So you don't have
To
any
go in.
any
No, we don't have
insurance. You
insurance.
pay as per
Correct. Yes,
reason.
that's right. That's right.
Okay.
For when I need to.
$5?
It was $5 to for their services. I didn't get to wait at all. We were just kind of walking in, and we saw a doctor, and he had two nurses with him. They spoke English, and they were very pleasant, very nice. They checked her out. They gave us the diagnosis. They gave us the receipt, or how would I say? I'm sorry.
Prescription.
A prescription. Exactly. Thank you. And I went to the pharmacy right there and then, and I got what I needed for her. There was some antibiotics, and there were some pills, and pills for the ears, drops for the nose. Anyways, it was not something that I was.
It's kind of normal for children's situation, I say, because
Right.
children, you know, we all get through this
Right.
different kinds
Yes,
of conditions.
yes, exactly.
And
With
with
kids,
the
yes.
adult might have.
Okay, another situation where we had to go to a dentist. All right, so in Canada there is an insurance that covered it about 80%, I believe, and I paid
Depends
about
if you have.
yes, if you have insurance,
work,
dental
yeah,
insurance
with
through work.
insurance.
Exactly, I'm talking from my experience. We did, and so we paid on average about $60 per cavity that we had to fix. Here it was exactly the same price, and it was through private clinic.
Okay, it's the
clinic
same
dentist.
$60.
$60 it
per
would
child.
cost to do a cavity. I had to do one for myself and one for one of the children. Yes.
And level of
60.
services, how you would.
Oh, great! They're amazing, and they did everything they could to make us feel comfortable, to make us feel safe. They're very, very pleasant, and again, we didn't have to wait.
It's
Which
very
is a big
important.
deal. Yes, exactly. There was a situation where I needed to see a specialist, and we went to Cancun. I made an appointment with the professional in Cancun. And
Private clinic.
a private clinic, correct? And it was $45 that I paid for that visit. And it was about an hour, or just a little over an hour long, and he did everything that
Oh,
we could
really?
check. Yes,
I don't
it was,
remember any doctor,
yeah.
specialist that spent more than half an hour with me. Sorry. Yeah.
You don't need to wait. Here, you can see a specialist at any time, and if you do need help in emergency, you can go straight to the emergency, where you also don't have to wait, and it doesn't cost too much money. Now, again, it's medical, right? So I don't want to make comments about like very,
yes,
you know,
yes, it's different conditions
specific
for
cases.
different people, but it's your
That's true.
experience.
This is my experience.
speaking
This is what
about
I've dealt
you.
with. That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
And another question, because many people in Canada, not only Canada, actually, you know, I'm speaking with people from different European countries and United States, very concerned lately about cost of living.
Okay.
And prices
Fair
are
enough.
going up,
Right.
and I know the same is somehow affected. Mexico is affected as any other countries with the differences. But what is your opinion? Like how you, as a family, understand of 5 people with
Right.
one working professional,
Right.
because you're taking care. Even you entrepreneur
Right.
and working
Yeah, it takes
as
time to
entrepreneur,
adjust,
but
yes.
you now devoted your life to your children. So how you would evaluate this cost of living and
Okay.
in the area which I would like just to outline the most expensive region in Mexico. to
Yes, it
live.
is.
Yes.
Quintana Roo is. Yes,
Yes.
the state is Quintana Roo is most expensive, and we get to go out a few times a week to restaurants. It costs about, again, 3 kids, 2 adults. On average, our bill would be $60
Okay.
per meal on average, and we get to go to hotels on the weekends. Not every weekend, but yes, we do get out, and you could either purchase a day pass. It means you can stay in the hotel and use all of their amenities, including buffet. Well,
You
let's say
speak
all
about
inclusive.
children parks
Oh,
or
yeah, well, any
beach
hotel, any
club?
resort. If you
Oh,
take any resort, so
okay.
yes, there are beach clubs. Beach clubs, it's a little different. But if you wanted to go to a any resort, you could purchase a day pass. On average, about 65 American dollars.
For family?
No, per adult. There are some resorts that don't charge kids. There are some that charge depending on the age. It's it all depending on the on the premises. And so you can just spend a day there. You can stay. You can stand. You could stay a weekend there, right? So that's something that we also do once in a while. And beach clubs. Beach club. It's a place on the beach where you get to hang out and enjoy.
Some services and food.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You get to enjoy the sea and you get to enjoy all the surroundings that come with it. So usually they charge consumption. Consumption means so per adult, there's this one place we really like, love actually. And if you guys get to be in this area, I do recommend Punta Venado. Amazing place, very secluded,
Close to
very
Playa?
nice beach. Yes, it's about 15 minutes away from Playa.
Okay,
Yes.
you're driving.
So yes, and consumption there is 700 pesos. So 700 peso would be about $35 US. You stay there the whole day or however long you wish, and those $35 go towards the consumption, meaning you order your drinks, you order your food. Very normal prices, nothing's overpriced. I'm very happy with some of the beach clubs. So some of them have swimming pools, some of them don't, and you get to pick and choose because there is a big variety here. And yeah, we love doing that.
It's great. I even learned about places that I didn't visit yet.
Okay.
And speaking about children, we're always concerned about educational system, and I know it's part of your kind of own entrepreneurial
Yes.
direction and ideas. What you would say comparing with Canadian system, because again, some parents concerned that their children will be left without education. We will not speak about level and how education changed in Canada, but what you would say about your children experience.
So my children, especially the 5-year-old, she already is correcting me as to pronounce words. She says, not guacamole, guacamole, she says to me.
Okay.
So, of course, kids, they pick up the
Lovely
language
quickly.
better. Everything is very, fun and games with them as long as they connect with other kids. That's what it comes down to it. So here they connected with children from all over the world, actually. It's not just the
In your
locals.
community.
Yes, in the school that they go to. There are private schools. On average cost would be about, let's say, 300 average per
300.
child per month.
$300.
cost. $300. Yes. I'm speaking in dollars.
It's school kind of.
It's private school,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
right? And there are different schools, really. But overall, I am very happy with the attention that they give to children.
Mhm.
I am happy with their, I guess, acceptance. Right, they do consider that there are quite a lot of students that are traveling, and they're coming. Some of them are coming to stay, some of them are coming for say 6 months, right?
Mhm.
And so they accommodate in that sense, and they adjust the program, depending on your situation, as well as they are very respectful in terms of traditional family.
It's very important.
It is
For
very
Mexicans.
important.
And very
Yes,
important for
Mexicans
many of
are
us.
very religious people. They are
Mhm.
very respectful to their elder generations,
Yes.
and it is all across their even education system and social environment and everything else. They love kids, and that is also very obvious. I tell you a very funny story. I was standing in the grocery store, and they have helpers that are standing and packing foods,
Mhm.
and they give you your bag, and there was an elderly gentleman, and my middle daughter, she was just turning around him and just playing around, and so he saw her, and he touched her, and he pat on her head and on her back, right? He was just he's just happy. He just shared some, I guess, love with her, and my initial reaction was, oh, he's touching my child. Right. Why is he
Because
touching
you're
my
from
child?
China.
Exactly. Right. But I mean, it's just
Natural.
natural. Exactly. It's and I remember me growing up in Soviet Union. Yes, older people would come up and say, "Oh,
Yes.
nice girl," and they did this, and that was all right. But living in a different culture and then seeing this, it's comes as a shock, right? At first, and I'm like, no, it's all right.
But in some sense, it's like coming home. Because
Somewhat, absolutely. I do remember a lot of things from my childhood, and I was like, oh wow, that makes me smile, and yeah, it's a
And
feeling.
I feel that I'm kind of more relaxed here. Even I'm not
Yes,
speaking
true.
Spanish, and I'm trying to find, but people very welcoming, and
Yes.
obviously we should be vigilant in certain situations.
Of course.
But
Of
like
course.
I found quickly, I can find and start the conversation with
Yes.
new people
Yes.
rather than different culture. But I feel myself.
Right. I agree. I absolutely concur with everything you say. That's very true. I feel myself. I feel comfortable with myself, being myself. And that was one of the things when my friends, and quite a few of them, hi guys,
Yes.
they
Asking.
they're calling me and asking
Yeah.
me what's going on. And that was one of the things I said the first that, again, there was that just shock, I would call it. Say, how are people okay with just being themselves? There's no
Pressure.
frames, expectations, right? You are who you are. Okay, this is who you are. Cool, right? Just like let's be friends. And if you have something in common, you connect with people so much easier. So true.
Really happy for
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
And any plans for the future?
Plans. We have plans till dinner.
Okay, it's fair to
Yeah.
say.
We love Mexico. We're gonna stay here. Plans to travel to see this absolutely amazing and vibrant and huge country. Really, Mexico
Absolutely.
is very large, and I want to see other places here.
Okay, you can consult with me, and actually
Sure.
speaking about relocation services or decision where to land. If you already know that Mexico is your destination, I did and actually completing my tour over the 2 months specifically for you guys to spend time in different states and different cities where
Nice.
expats actually prefer to live, just to
Mhm,
understand the difference between places and climate and cultural differences there are. You can imagine that there are 32 states in Mexico, and they are different,
Yes.
regardless they speaking the same language, even different people, different type of people living in it. But going back to you,
Mhm.
I feel that you're very good actually accommodated here, and you're happy here. Like I didn't
Right.
know you before, and I
Right.
believe that you are very optimistic
I
person.
am.
But in a year time to achieve the state of mind what I see now, I really congratulate you.
Thank you so much.
I'm really happy for you. And guys, look, Julia did it. You can do it. I understand the situation are different, but I feel that Julia is a person who would be happy to share with like-minded people.
Oh, absolutely.
Places where to go, and concerning children, schools. And tell me, please. By the way, you mentioned something about your activity in local community. So what you about?
Okay, well, to make a long story short, it's just starting to shape, to develop. I am organizing. I'm organizing events, and I'm been blessed to make friends with a group of amazing people from one of the developing communities. It's called Kuha Wellness Community, and so I teamed up with them, and I'll be organizing. So on May 22nd, we'll have a very fun family fest. So
what is agenda?
I'm sorry. What is
agenda?
Okay, plans. So it will be an interactive family fest. We'll have different, of course, yes, it's oriented for family. We'll have different workshops and activities where our local artists and absolutely amazing people that I've met here are generous with their time and attention and their knowledge that they want to share with people. So we'll do some breath work, we'll do some clay work and artwork, and we'll get to even learn some self-defense moves there, and some dancing, and food and drinks, and
it's a whole day event.
It's about 5-hour event. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So we'll start from there, and hopefully this project will
develop.
Exactly, we'll do different programs, different events every so often, because it's nice to bring people together, because here we're all in the same situation, more or less, right? And it's good to stay together, it's good to make friends, it's good for kids to socialize and don't feel so detached from their life. And
speaking about this company, a social circle, it's expats mostly from
yes, they're English speaking people from different countries. Yeah, there's so many groups, there are so many social groups. They're on Facebook, they're on Telegram, and just in the neighborhood.
Amazing.
Yes.
Like I feel that in a year or two, and I will come again to visit you, be in contact. It will be some growing, movement, club.
Sure.
And it's great, because I feel for people like you, actually for many people here, there's many opportunities to do what you like.
Right.
If you're really active, if you can connect with correct people, or you as a magnet for people to connect with you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure speaking with you, and actually I learned a lot myself, and I believe many of you will learn as well. And if you have questions, you can connect probably even
directly with me. No, absolutely. I'm absolutely open to new connections, guys.
Yes.
Share my information, and
thank you,
Julia.
Hola. And any questions regarding immigration services, relocation services, here you can connect with me, and you will find my contact information below the video. Thank you, Julia. It was my pleasure.
Thank you very much. Okay, see you soon, guys.
Bye.
There are many reasons people choose to make the move to the destination of their dreams. Remote workers can work from anywhere with an internet connection. Today, virtually every part of the world is online. Once just the lifestyle of digital nomads, the pandemic has led millions of people to work remotely. Many are choosing to move to a foreign location. Retirees, too, discover how their nest egg can go farther when living in a location that offers a better quality of life while reducing expenses. At International Lifestyle Consultants, we have scoured the world to uncover the best foreign destinations to call home. Perhaps you dream of a pastoral life in the quaint European countrysides of Italy or Portugal. On the shores of the Black Sea, you can find luxury accommodations at a fraction of what you would pay in the United States and Canada. Enjoy a leisurely lifestyle of Caribbean or Pacific trade winds found in the beachside communities of Mexico, Central and South America. Choose from the many charming colonial towns located in the same region. Discover areas with quality access to dental and health care that have attracted many foreign travelers on a budget. We make choosing to live in your dream destination a reality. We have curated migratory, cultural, and investment opportunities that you will not find elsewhere. We know firsthand how to help you create your step-by-step relocation plan. You'll begin your journey by filling out our Know Yourself questionnaire. We can also arrange discovery tours so you can experience the culture up close and personal prior to making your move. You don't have to dream of living in an exotic location. Contact us today and make that dream a reality.